My cat is kneading my. Oh, good. She was kneading my leg. That was weird. I just came home from my first day as a high school senior, and it was kind of a pretty good day, pretty good first day. Nothing tragic happened because um, I know the school, so I didn't get lost. I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, Domino! She's extremely camera shy normally, but right now she really seems to want to get in my. Do you see what I have to deal with? But she's very cute, so. Domino. Domino. Domino Vespiti. Nope, she doesn't want. She doesn't want any more camera time. She says that she's perfectly fine, thank you. Anyway, back to my day. So I left my keys in my car. That was problematic. Then, so I called my mom and she said that she would fix it. I don't know what she did. I still haven't talked to her yet. Then I get to school and I have French first period, and there are like 40 people in my class. Really don't like having French first because normally I have a natural talent for languages, so I've always just done the homework the period before French. Like last year I had it third period and I did French in physics, which was my second period class. And I got along fine. But this year I have it first, so I cannot procrastinate anymore, which is kind of sad because I liked being able to slack. Then second period I had art and we didn't do anything, but I am looking forward to that class. I'm not taking a science class this year because for a couple of reasons. I want to be an English major, so taking a science class at this stage is kind of superfluous, and I don't really want to take AP Environmental Science, personally. That's just, I mean, at my level, that's the only thing that's really left. And so then everyone in that class is either like a freshman or a senior, and I think there was one sophomore, so that was interesting. I got told that I looked like a hippie. You have no idea how many times people tell me that. If I had a nickel for every time someone asked me if I was a hippie, which is a rude question, you know, it carries a certain connotation that is kind of unfair. So I don't know, that kind of pisses me off, and especially because I got my hair cut, which to you it still looks exactly the same because you've never been able to see the bottom of it, but it's actually about this much shorter because I was sitting on it and that was awkward. So now I don't sit on it. Anyway, then what? Then I had AP Statistics, and our teacher is excellent. He's so laid back. It is wonderful. And then he also says, one of the first words out of his mouth are, "This is more like an English class than a math class." And I'm thinking, oh, like that is the best news. Like he couldn't have made me any happier, because math is my worst subject. So to hear that doesn't look good. So to hear that my last high school math class will be, in essence, an English class is fabulous. He has all these neat band posters in his room, in his classroom. Like, there's a Coldplay one, there's a U2 one, Psychedelic Furs, and Blur, and Oasis, and New Order, and Joy Division, The Who, The Beatles, of course. There's a Cure one. There's, I think he might have Zeppelin somewhere. I don't know. But that made me happy because I'm like, wow, he is my musically, this teacher is my soulmate. Because all those things, I'm like, So I listened to a lot of that stuff. So that made me happy. Then, what was next? Oh, then I had English. And I liked that English. I liked that teacher a lot. This lady came in to talk to us about colleges in that class. She's like our career counselor person. And she was telling me all these things. I look strange doing this, don't I? That I already knew. Like that in California, where I live, the Cal State universities, as they're called, are extremely impacted. Um, and so are the UCs, but especially the Cal States. Because the Cal States have completely lost their budget. Gone. Everything. Boom. Zip, zilch, nada, gone. Hundreds of thousands of people are getting shut out of classes. It's heinous. And I'm like, look, I know a lot of people might not know this, but I already do. Why are you telling me this? So that was kind of a colossal waste of time, but she means well. I mean, I'm sure there's someone who's helped by it. I learned that I have to read Charles Dickens, which really upsets me because I don't really like reading Dickens. I can understand that his books are masterpieces, but I just don't like them. They're too dense. I've only read Great Expectations, but I found that one to be incredibly slow in pace, and I like a little bit more happening, except, well, it kind of really depends. If a writer has a style that I enjoy, then I don't mind if they kind of drag it on a little bit, but with Dickens, everything is so overwrought and complex and just, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to stomach. And that's the only novel we're reading. We're reading plays and the Canterbury Tales and Beowulf and something else. So I don't know. I painted my nails pink, which has nothing to do with school, but it's nice. And then I had lunch, which was pointless, and then I had economics, and my economics teacher seems like a really cool guy, so I'm excited about that. I wore something really, really plain, just a shirt with a pocket, and then just two bracelets, because I didn't want to overdo it. So I have the crystal one, and then the turquoise and malachite one. I thought they kind of went well together. I never take this one off. It's comfortable, and it has sentimental value. But I have to finish reading this by Friday. And I really like it. I'm really quite fond of this book, in case you can't see. And I know you can't because I don't know how to switch the thing around. It is Frankenstein. Maybe there's a way to... Maybe if I go on view, or camera, or window, edit. Oh, I don't know. And then I did really simple makeup. I didn't do anything to my hair. I just kind of did... See, that's my face. I did really simple Raquel Welch eye, and then I contoured and highlighted a little bit. And this is making me look really orange, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm next to something blue. But I promise in real life I do not look like a carrot. I look like me. I'm going to edit this and put it up, and then I'm going to read Frankenstein. Hey, I love it so much. Why am I don't know why I was holding it up there. To give you a different perspective, so that I'm not looking down at you, but I'm looking